Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got the 2023 X5 xDrive40i. So this is the base model. Although technically I guess the xDrive is the real base model. Anyways, this is in jet black. Basically a black non-metallic. The bane of car owners' existence of trying to keep it clean. But this is the brand new 2023 model G05 chassis. And there's some slight changes on the interior, as well as some option changes. And this is an early build for model year 23. So it's got a few things that don't exist anymore in the car. All right, so you can see we've got driving assistance professional package. You can see the sensor, lower portion of the grille there in the middle. Your regular lights. You can get laser lights on the X5. You will have to get the executive package though. And generally you're not going to find those for dealer stock, just because of the pricing. I'll talk about that when we get into the interior and talk about pricing and options. Over here on the right, so on the side we've got Sal 738 20-inch wheels. These are a slight upgrade. So I believe this one's $600 up from the standard 19-inch wheels that come with the X5. See, no Shadowline trim. This is what it's called satin aluminum trim technically, for the roof rails as well as the trim around the windows. Out back, nothing different from the 2022. Although I should say, this one does have our kick to open feature and a power tailgate for the lower portion that disappeared towards the latter part of 2022. You can also do kick to close. So that is back, at least as of now, even though many of the 23 still come without the kick to open feature, including the brand new LCI 3 series. That's our little jet black thing. I've got a jet black M3. It's always dirty. It's such a shame. All right, opening up, we've got Silverstone interior. This is brand new. This is Sensafin, which you can probably think of it as Sensatec 3.0, because the 2.0 added the perforated seats. Those still exist, and there's a lot of quilting on Sensafin. Now, obviously, you guys can't touch this thing, but it should be pretty common on dealer lots. You're not going to see many of X5s with leather on them, just because of the pricing. But it's a real nice feel. I'd say it's very close to Vernasca leather, which is gone from the X5. And currently, you cannot get leather on the X5 xDrive40 or xDrive40. That's been removed, as well as the luxury seating package, which includes the massage seats. As you can see, this one here does have luxury seating package. So that's gone currently. This one's actually a pretty well-spec'd X5 base model. Right, so take a look at the inside. So we're greeted with Live Cockpit Pro, which is going to be your standard thing here for the 23 model year, which will be a short run for the 23 model year. We have our driver attention camera in the middle here because we do have driving assistance professional package. See our buttons here. iDrive 7, which will give way to iDrive 8 for the 24 model year. We got the brown ash grain wood trim. A little bit harder to see here. You just open up the shade here. Maybe I'll give us a little bit better lighting, so you can see what is basically a higher gloss black trim. Everything else is the same from 2022. Alright, so we'll talk about pricing. Now, starting price of the xDrive40i version, basically $64,000. Now, BMW wants you to spec these things, at least for store inventory, below $70,000, including the destination charge. Now, we're going to go over $70,000 here, but that's their goal. So basically, with still a pretty generous, $5,000 or so, because you still have to take account the roughly $1,000 destination charge. So you get some features, you're not going to get everything. So you hit the M Sport package, you're basically done. And then you're left with nothing else. Alright, so this one's got, so this is how you can save, right? So paint, nothing. Sensafin, nothing. Driving Assistance Pro package, another $1,700. Electric seating package for $1,800. Again, this is no longer available. Parking assistance package for $800. Premium package for $1,350. But you can see the heads-up display. Strangely, gesture control is missing now, or removed. 20-inch wheels, another $600. You can see if you start adding wheels and stuff like that, it adds up fairly quickly. Alright, so heated front seats and armrests, that's another $350. 4-zone climate control for another $400. Harman Kardon for $875. And all told, we're at $72,570. So we're over that target there. And even though this isn't heavily spec'd, but you can see how you can get in trouble real quick. So basically, we fudge a little bit here and make this as a customer sold so we get a little bit more freedom. It's not heavily spec'd, but allows you to get features that we think our customers here in the Bay Area want, and that's namely going to be the Driving Assistance Pro package and Premium package at a minimum, and of course Parking Assistance. Those are the three things that we think people really like on the car. Now, Harman Kardon available again. Again, this is option, so basically adding those things up, you go over pretty quickly that $70,000 target that BMW has deemed as the maximum, and basically the price that sort of guarantees a sale. We're not so sure about that, which is why we do spec some of these up a little bit higher. So again, if you had M Sport package, if I get one of those, we'll talk about that and see how quickly you go over that projected pricing or where they want you to be. But I mean, this is decently spec'd. You got Driving Assistance Pro, you got electric seating package, which no longer exists, and you've got parking assistance, Harman Kardon sound system, heads-up display. It's, you know, decently spec'd, but not overly heavy. So you have that exact package. Sure, you get the looks, but you're over that price threshold. And if you want M Sport, then you have to add the brakes too. It adds up real quick. That's what our Sensafin looks like in the back. Again, it's a very good material. We'll also be on the X7. But, you know, pretty damn good value here. And decently spec'd. We'll take one more tour around jet black. Again, no metallic paint flakes in there, so it's not going to stand out. And this is probably as clean as it's going to be, roughly. Hasn't been through detail, but that would be the cleanest as it'll be. And then it just gets dirty, unfortunately. But that's it for basically a really, hopefully a real quick tour around another 2023 X5 xDrive40i. Again, we'll have more, so these are starting to show up in force. We'll see you at the next video.